Hi, this is David Domos with Why Buy From You. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how commitment objectives keep your sales cycle on track. Don't let yourself or your salespeople leave the track between too little and too much. Most of us have experienced interactions with salespeople who walk away at the first objection, or those who do little more than call on a regular basis asking if they're ready to do business with them yet, or the ones that are too pushy trying to make the one call close, acting like they know more about your business than you do. Those salespeople don't take the time to understand the steps in the sales process, or that they need to build up credibility and relationships with the prospects before they can close the sale. The larger the sale, the more important building credibility and relationships become. One of the best ways to keep the sales process moving forward without crossing the line is to enter every call with a plan that includes a desired next steps and how you will get there. These are predefined goals or desired outcomes from the meeting. The formal name for this strategy is a commitment objective. A commitment objective at its core can be defined as pre-planning the next steps you want your prospect or customer to agree to before you leave the sales call. You want to get the prospect or customer to make a commitment of either time in the future or money. If you don't enter a sales call with a predefined outcome in mind, you are more likely walking away from the call without making any progress. Many salespeople walk away from a meeting on a regular basis without a future meeting scheduled or a next step commitment of any kind. According to the National Sales Executive Association, 80% of sales are made between the 5th and 12th contact. While only 2% of sales are made on the first contact, 3% of sales are made on the second contact, 5% of sales are made on the third contact, and 10% of sales are made on the fourth contact. The statistics show that in sales, it takes a focused effort to stay on track in your sales cycle. If you can predefine the steps in your sales cycle, you can determine the steps you need your prospects to take. You will keep them engaged with the reasons to take the next step and not fall into the trap of too little or too much. Defining these steps is important for sales managers, since most salespeople give up before they hit the number of calls that produce the highest percentage of results. Predefined, measurable steps will keep your team on track to sales success. A prospective customer should never be contacted unless you have a commitment objective predefined. This is true of whether you're calling over the phone, attending a scheduled meeting, or even setting the expectations for the next step in your written communication. Since it only takes a few minutes to perform an individual pre-call plan and to define your commitment objectives, I hope you see how this little extra time up front will dramatically increase your effectiveness during a sales call. In sales, we should all strive to build consistency in our sales process. Thank you for watching this video. Please share any comments or thoughts below. Also, if you like this video, you may want to check out one of these two videos over here. Additionally, I'd be greatly honored if you'd subscribe to my channel, and here is the link.